All right, guys, so for this week's shootout tutorial video, we're going to be studying the backhand forehand maneuver. Now, Datsyuk has used this extremely effectively in his career. It's his go-to move. I'm not sure if a lot of people know just how much he uses this move, but it's extremely effective because if he wants, he can go backhand, and if they overplay the backhand, he can just switch it up to the forehand. So we're going to break it down for you in depth here, and are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, you better be ready. Let's go. For those of you who have watched my TJ Oshie shootout move, you know he is a backhand forehand option, but it's really different, okay? So TJ Oshie he does a curl to the backhand, angles the blade, and tries to lift it over him on the glove hand side here. Now, Datsyuk move doesn't really angle the blade and shovel it top corner. His is a way quicker move. He comes with way more speed. He pulls it way wider, and he doesn't do this push forward and across backhand fake. So he just does the straight fake backhand, and he makes sure to get his hands away from his body. So he gets really, really wide, making sure that puck gets on the outside of his left foot there. Now, what makes it so deceptive is he transfers that weight all the way onto the left side and really makes it look like he's going backhand, goes on one foot, and then right when he plants that right foot, he immediately releases the shot. Now, that's why it's so amazing. This move is all about the quick release and the speed at which he does it, okay? So, walks in, strong pull, one foot, right as he plants it, we rip it home. So I became extremely fascinated with this move because I was watching Datsyuk, obviously a huge fan of him, and I saw how effective this was. He was 14 for 28, which is 58% as of May 2013. I made a compilation video of every single one of his shootout attempts and watched to see which one he used the most. So 14 for 28, pretty great shooting percentage, and we're going to show you why it's so effective. So he comes in with a fair bit of speed, usually comes right down the gut, right down the middle here, okay? And right around the hash marks, he makes a strong pull to the backhand, and then back to the forehand. He releases it really, really quickly. Now, the whole reason why this is so effective is he has that backhand option, okay? And he has used it effectively in the past where he can just come in the middle, put it on the backhand, and then just slide it in on the blocker side there. So he always has that option, which really has to keep goalies honest, okay? And the whole thing that makes it so deceptive is he shifts the weight and he does a strong, wide pull to the forehand side that really gets goalies biting, uses the edge work to pull them back for the quick finish. All right, so let's pay attention to the edge work a little bit here, okay? So as he comes backhand, forehand, he goes on one foot. We know that, so it's his left foot, or I guess his right because he's a lefty. As he goes on the left foot, he uses the inside edge to pull him back this side as he goes to the right foot, okay? So let's watch it a little bit quicker. So as he fakes it to the backhand, he gets on the inside edge, which pulls him to the other side for the forehand release. So on the release, it's important, we want to elevate this puck. Now, we don't need to elevate it top shelf, but we do need to get it up above the pad and maybe even the glove if he doesn't bite so hard on the backhand fake, okay? So make sure we're elevating it, okay, with a hard, quick shot there. We're trying to get it above the glove and above the pad. We're going to talk about how to sell the backhand shot really well. So with the backhand shot, what we got to do is we got to shift our lower and upper body out to the backhand as if we're going to go this option, okay? That's the only reason the goalie has any reason to slide over that way, okay? If we don't go with our body and we just leave it on the backhand side, he has no reason to slide over, and he's just going to be in a really easy position to save that shot. So another option, Datsyuk doesn't do it all the time, but sometimes he'll actually open up on the backhand of his blade to sell it a little bit more. So as he comes in here, instead of just going like this, backhand, forehand, really quickly, sometimes he'll actually open up the backhand of his blade. Okay, so when we're doing a backhand shot, obviously we need to open up the blade to release it. So sometimes Datsyuk does that. He'll open up the blade and then curl it back to the forehand for the release. There you have it. That's Datsyuk's really simple, quick backhand to forehand move. Don't underestimate the simplicity behind this move. Simple moves work very often if they're done well. A move like this is really effective because if the goalie doesn't bite on the backhand, he can always release it on the backhand. And if the goalie does, he can choose to pull it back to the forehand. So it's a move where you can really read and react to a goalie and change up the move accordingly, okay? So thanks for tuning in for another weekly Shootout tutorial video. We'll come at you next week for another video. And Burry, could you make a save? Jeez, terrible.